probably have never heard of this one because I sometimes don't think she knows her name because all she says is "Foe, foe, number 4." We had a rebounding drill where you never let the ball hit the floor. You get half of them at the foul line, half at the other foul line. Each of them has one ball. And you do the tip drill, you got to sprint to the other end. So if you're in these goals, you're just constantly tipping the ball. If it hits the floor, you start over. They have to do it for 1 minute. We did it for 2 minutes one day, didn't we? For a couple of days. So Kate goes up to one, I think it was a coach. No, she might have come to me a few days later. And the name of the drill is the Russian rebound drill. Kate's from the Ukraine. Kate snuck over there by me and she said, "Can we change the name of that drill?" I said, "Why'd you wait so long to remind me, big girl? Heck yeah, we can change it." So it's now the Ukraine rebound drill. All right, the freshman, the fine barrage, courage, barrage. Bella Hines. Zakiah Johnson. Grace Knox. Megan Yarnovich. Go Meg, go Meg, go Meg, go Meg. All right. Go Meg, go Meg, go Meg. Flage said go get a new song, she just dropped it. exhibition games. Those will be free. So if you're trying to encourage someone who's never been to come and get excited, bring them to an exhibition game. They don't need a ticket. October 23rd, Mississippi College, you'll see on there. October 30th, Langston. The first game is November the 4th at home against Houston Christian. We'll have 14 non-conference games. 3 of those will be played in the Crescent City of New Orleans. 16 conference games for a total of 30 games. Season tickets. This is as of today. There's 8,708 already sold. That's up over 5 times the number it had been in recent previous seasons. Our goal is 9,000. Can we do it? Can we do it? Let's get it done, okay? The lowest price ticket, season ticket, is $75. And here's what you can't do. Don't write if you can't get a season ticket down in the lower bowl. We gave you a whole year to buy that and you didn't do it. So now you can't get the lower bowl. It's sold out. That's a good problem to have. Recruiting. Talk to you about recruiting. I can't mention specific names, but we are going to always at this point now, because we can, recruit some of the better talented pet players in the country. You're not going to get them all. We're not going to get them all. The portal is always going to be open for us to look. The portal is going to always be a part of recruiting, but so are high school players. Okay? You cannot just build it off of the portal. We signed 2 of the last 3 years, if I'm correct, we signed the #1 recruiting class in the country out of high school, did we not? So we're going to always do that. But please don't get upset if we don't get them. You must understand there are a lot of things that go into play. Some go because they're more money. Let's just lay it out. They're more money. Some go position. I can get on the floor quicker. Some don't like me. Some like another coach. But we're going to work. We are going to work. So when we lose people, don't get your panties in a wad, as we say in the country, okay? We're going to keep recruiting. Fast Break Club. We have 361 members as of this morning. Our goal is 550. Can we do it? Let's do it. Okay, I know right now some of y'all hadn't renewed, because I look at the list. 225 have not renewed yet. So if you get the renewals to go with the 361, you're going to exceed the 550 by a lot. Okay? So let's do that. The fast break means a great deal to us, and the money that you give for that allows us to go and do things on the spur of the moment that are not in our budget. If we come up with an idea, I can't run down the hall and say, Scott, I need more money in my budget today, but I can run down the hall and tell, Julie, we've got this in the Excellence Fund. Can we go do this? Miriam, we got some extra money. Can we go do this? So we use it, and it helps us tremendously. Okay? All right. Hey, this is the last, and y'all can go home. It's not Wednesday night, is it? We don't have prayer meeting tonight, do we? All right, Tuesday. Every year, I have 10, I guess you would call it steps to victory. Things that I feel like are foundation things to build a program and maintain a program. 7 will always be the same. But then every year I have to think about my team that's coming back, the recruits that are coming in. And I pick number 8, number 9, and number 10. So I'm going to go through the first 7 that will always be a part of our program. When you put on your tennis shoes, perform. That's number 1. We can all put on our tennis shoes. We can't all perform anymore. But I tell them, when you put them on, you come out When you go on that court to play a game, you gotta perform. Number 2 on the list is be on time. Be on time. I gotta think of this story, and I meant to tell the players this. In life, when you're gonna be late and something unexpected happens, and you gotta go to work, right? They gotta go to class. They have to come to practice. Things could happen. What do? You do what? Pick up the phone and you call your employer and you tell them, hey, I'm trying to get there. This is what is going on. People are reasonable. And so this is a great story. The other day, I got a text message from an uncle. And he said, would you call me? So my first thought was something was wrong with my mother. It's her brother. And I called, and he says, I just want to let you know, I'm not going to come to your house Saturday to spray for bugs. I'm down in my back. I thought I was going to cry for the phone. He doesn't have to call me. He's my damn uncle, right? But I thought back to how he was raised. It meant something to be able to tell me, I know you expect me to be there every other Saturday, in a month, to spray my house. And he called to tell me that. It touched my heart. Number 3. I say it every year, and it's the truth. Our biggest problem in our country is liars. Lying is the worst thing that goes on in our country. I cannot stand to be lied to, and it just drives me nuts. And I tell the players, take your punishment, suffer the consequences, but I'm going to have so much respect for you if you tell the truth. And that will always be in our notebooks when I'm coaching. It's just to tell the truth. The next one in our notebooks, you gotta play defense if you're gonna play for me. And man, do we work at it. How many days have we gone, guys, where we didn't pick up a basketball? How many days have we gone where we never picked up a basketball? What the heck? It's to emphasize rebounding and defense in this program. Rebounding and defense will always help you win ball games. Because you're not going to always shoot it good. You're not going to always play good. I'm not going to always coach good. But if I look out there and I got competitors rebounding the ball and defending, we're going to stay in ball games. Number 6 is you're going to go to class and then you're going to perform in class. That doesn't mean you have to be front and center, raise your hand. That doesn't mean you have to ask a lot of questions, but you're going to be there. And I tell them, if you want to stay in my doghouse, let me get a phone call that you missed a tutor, that you were late for class, that you were disrespectful in class. You'll be in my doghouse. I just don't understand coaches who look the other way over little things like that. Now that doesn't mean I know every class they miss, because see, Miss Carol and Jennifer and Shante, they protect them. I get it, especially freshmen. They'll sleep, oversleep. They don't have to come run to me on little things like that, but when it becomes a constant or it becomes a pattern of behavior and it crosses my desk, then I have to address it. You're here to get an education. The proudest I've ever been as a coach, and will always be when I'm done coaching, is to be able to tell you, the fans, and their parents, I graduated every player that's ever played for me. That's ever played for me. That is something that's not easy to do, but it's because it's stressing The next one, and this is my faith, not to push it off on anyone in that locker room. We have Jewish people in our locker room. We have kids that have probably never been to church in forever. We've got all kinds. But I firmly believe in my world, Jesus Christ got to have a uniform on for me because I can flat out get hot and bothered. And I can lose perspective sometimes. So it's not that I make them tote Bibles. I don't hand out Bibles or do any of that. But I do believe you have to have something bigger than what we do every day to keep us grounded. We're going to always pray. We're going to always say the Lord's Prayer. I'm going to always call on them at breakfast and lunch and dinners when we're together. Bless the food for us. I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't care what it is you believe. So those are the 7 that are in our notebook. Well, Coach, what are the 3 this year? What 3 things must this team do to have a successful year? Number 8, we must become the best conditioned team in the nation. Our conditioning level will improve every single phase of our game. I didn't think we were in the greatest condition at every position last year. I didn't. I thought we got tired in games. And it surfaces, and it costs you a turnover, or it might even cost you the game. I want us to be like that Energizer bunny, you know, you wind it up and they just don't ever stop moving. I want that to be us. Number 9 in their notebook, practice like champions. Practice. Practice? Is that what was his name? Allen Iverson? Practice? We talking about practice? Yeah, we are. I want our practices to be tougher than our games. I want our dream team to push us so that when we get to the games, we're like, dude, this is nothing. I go against this every day in practice. And I want us to do practices start to finish hard. Hard. It's easy the first hour of practice because you're pumped up, man. You're still energized. You still let that second hour hit. Let that third hour hit. That's when the great players separate themselves. See, we have 3 kinds of players in every locker room. And I haven't figured this one out yet. And I shared it with them. I handed them out in cardstock. We have the average player. You have average employees. You got average people in your workforce. We've got it in administration here. We've got average people. Those people don't want. They just want you to leave me alone. Give me my job. Let me do my job. And just leave me alone. Okay. Then you got good players. The good players, they want to be coached. We got good players. They want to be coached. But then you got the great players. The great players want to be told the truth. There's a difference between good and great. I've coached some good players, but you had to be very careful on how truthful you got with them because it would break them. Or how truthful you got with them because they would think that's a negative versus constructive criticism. How many people here tonight are average, you're good, or you're great? And it's okay. It takes all of us to make a team. Last and number 10 in the notebook is our theme for the year. And it is all in, all year. All in, all year. We have to have our best best. I didn't say we were going to play our best every game, but if we gave the effort, we trot off this floor and we go in that locker room, we say the Lord's Prayer and we start over again the next day. Effort. I was told this when I was young, and it's the truth in life. Nothing great, nothing is ever achieved without enthusiasm. We're getting older. I'm getting older. If I don't have enthusiasm, and I don't have the effort, and if I don't push them, and if I'm just half-assing it out there, that's the kind of team we're going to be. And it's the same thing with you as fans. If we come out and we need you to get up and cheer and scream and holler, there's a reason for it. We don't do this without y'all, period. It matters. It matters that these stands are full. It matters that when we're struggling, man, we just need these guys to help us a little bit. And you'll see me do this a lot. And here's where my sympathies, but not too much sympathy, goes in. If somebody tells you to sit down when you're standing up, you just need to turn around and be nice and smile and say, you see that woman out there on the court? She told me if she ever sees me sitting down, she's going to jump my ass, and I'm not willing to do it. I get some people can't get up, right? But they're here. That's why I have sympathy. They're here. And that does matter to me, that they're here. So I would say scoot your chair over, but you can't scoot the seats over, right? So befriend them and love on them and tell them, I know, I'm trying to get out of your way, but look, man, we into this ball game right now. Okay? Thank you for being here. Did I miss anything? Are we all good? Everybody's good?